me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over, feel the darkness take control.
nick, nick.
Nickelodeon.
Nick, 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 nick.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. am square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line. Funny how the tables turned. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it.
Hey Vault,
Ask for truth, but you
long
only
time no
fake it.
see.
Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and
Yeah,
isolated, but inside held the
finally getting back into this.
not a word
I took a little bit of a longer break than what I meant to, but and I just put it on the back burner. 'Cause I've been working on the film so much. Got a lot to do this week to get caught up though. I haven't even gone over my monthly photos. Let's see, can you hear me right? Check. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't even gone through my photos of last month. I need to update the transitions that I use on this stream and everything. I'm thinking about making even further customizable transitions instead of just my photos, like still doing that, but just having like maybe something like playing all the shorts that I have just back to back like some people do, give, you know, something else to look at while I'm like in between things or whatever. This Saturday what I'm working on is that scene that I've been talking about forever with the dance party, and I just need as many people as I can get to show up to help fill in the background with extras and whatnot, you know. Of course, if the DJ that I had, I asked him about it, and I had to postpone, and then I asked him earlier today or yesterday or something, I don't know. But they basically said they were feeling under the weather, so they're probably not going to be able to help anymore. But we'll see. We'll see what pans out, I guess. You get lower. Get some. There we go. More or less. But I mean, I didn't really need a DJ. I was just kind of using my DJ friend so he could like do his DJ thing. I mean, it's a DJ world anyways, you know. So he could like attract people there and we could have a bunch of extras. But that might have turned out to be like a nightmare in and of itself, dealing with like the general public trying to film and everybody like doing their own thing and not wanting to cooperate, and you know, I need to hop into VR to take pictures of food. Apart from hanging with you and D, I haven't had time to hop in. Yeah, D really enjoys it. Told her I would help her Just like I would help anybody else that asked, but I would help her maybe find some ideas for some photos or something. That should be fun. Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, excuse me. I can get the shot with like 3 people, which hopefully Dee should be available. She says she is, but I know life happens a lot. And she has a lot of life going on. You catch my drift. But hopefully she's available, because I really need her to help me film, because we're gonna have 2 cameras going at the same time, and she's helped me do that before. She's actually filmed quite a bit on this project that we're working on, so I'm gonna list her as like the second cameraman. But you know, in the credits. But yeah, I hope she's available, because she's already done all that stuff with me. Look, this desk is invisible. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I can do it with just the 3 people, like me, Dee, and Venencia. But if there's more people there, the more people that are there, the easier it's gonna be on me, basically, trying to get the shot. But I also have to edit some avatars in order to do that. I need to figure out which Venencia is like a freaking genius in Unity, dude. She's fixed the clown avatar for us. Actually, she did several things to it and made it so much better looking. But I might have her help me fix this thing that I'm having issues with. But once I get it, what it is, I'm adding green screens to avatars, so I can just plop a green screen down. Which, I mean, that should be easy enough, but the thing is, I need to be able to scale it up and down for it to increase or decrease in size, you know, depending on our needs. And I've never done that before. I got a general idea of how to do it, and I should be able to get it on my own, but we'll see. You know how Unity is. Sometimes me and Unity butt heads. But yeah, once I get that green screen finished, I would be able to get the shot with just 3 people. Because the camera dolly that we use, I wish it would involve I wish it had the capability of utilizing a green screen with the camera dolly, but as of right now it doesn't do that. The author, the guy who created it, I've talked to him several times, and he said that's one of the things on the list, that he's gonna update it eventually and put that on there. As it sits right now, it's just not there yet. But I mean, if that was a thing already, I wouldn't have to create my own green screen. But it shouldn't be too bad. But that would basically involve me setting a green screen down and like having the camera going around us, you know, filming like it does. And we're all in the green screen dancing, and then doing the exact same thing, not moving the camera and taking the green screen away, and then doing it all again. You know, we'll get in different avatars and and set up around the room multiple times, and basically filming it over and over and over again with us different positions and different avatars and things like that. And then in editing, you would basically just mash all of those together and layer them and mask them, and it's just a lot more work than just doing it one time with like 20 people. You know, instead of having to mask like 20 different clips together, and it gets pretty insane. But I mean, that's what we have to do anyways, since we're such a small team. Like almost, let's say like 50% of our scenes are using either green screens or masking in order to make it look populated. And it's just me and Tito and maybe one other person, whoever's with us at the time, just over and over and over again in the same the same scene. But I don't know. It really keeps the credits down. I don't have to write too many credits. Sounds like a lot of technical stuff. It's not too bad once you get into it. And I had Dee practice dancing, and I gave her the avatar, and I was like, you know, show me what you got, basically, like, this is your audition. She was like, well, I didn't know I was gonna have to audition. So it was just funny, but she did really good. She looked really good dancing like a drunk teenage girl. She nailed it. So I was like, alright, you got the part. And then it was just funny. And then I'm gonna have Venencia be the other girl, and then I'm gonna be I recently acquired a dude avatar that I'm gonna fix up the film. Just some random dude. I could probably show you. Get out of here. It's this guy right here. See, can you see that? So I got this dude, and I'm gonna attach a bunch of camera stuff to him. And so that way I can dance as the dude. I won't have to worry about dancing like a chick, because I suck at dancing like a chick. Dee's been teaching me how to dance like a chick, and it is painful. It hurts my back and my spine. Dudes' spines are not supposed to move like that. So I'm gonna let the females do it, and I'll dance like the dude. Damn, this place is pretty massive. Oh, there's a little track here. That's pretty neat. Look at this place. Trying to get the second balloon in there. Come back a little. Yep, exactly. That's exactly how it is, and I can't do that. Wish one of these trees was a little bit closer this time. Oh wait, here's one. Let's see if we can get a good angle for this thing. Like right back up a little. Yeah, more or less. Let's see what it looks like on this side. No. How many shots is that? That's at least 3. But yeah. So it should work out. What am I doing? Yeah, I feel like I need to go to the chiropractor to unlock the next level of my spine or something in order to move around like that. It's like just unlock everything so I can move it. Because it's just not happening on the current settings. I need to go to the chiropractor anyways. Click to accept, yep. So I shot one of this dude's worlds the other month, and he sent me a message saying thank you for, publishing my world or whatever on my channel. I was like, well, that was nice. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot all the rest of them now for you. Put code in. Ooh, almost fell over. Oh, the Jew's office. Typical Jew office here. Is this like a door? Oh, it is. Yep, that's a Jew office if I've ever seen one. Well, this just goes back out. Is that Elon Musk? That is Elon Musk. That's hilarious.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. If you quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that.
I was listening to him talk the other day, and dude, he has got some crazy shit coming down the pipeline. Like the next few decades are gonna be real interesting as far as technology goes.
Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like
I feel like I'm in somebody's
mainstream.
large intestine here. What are you up to, man? How was your day? He's like a quarter of what Nikola Tesla was, but with money. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely smart. Day was good though, still got a few things to do. How was yours? Mine was good.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their
Got up. Let's see.
nails done.
I should be able to get everything done that I need to get done today. I mean, the biggest things was streaming, you know, and then whenever D gets free, we're going to do some more filming. I would say we've really, the past 2 days, well, not yesterday, because yesterday was movie day, but Saturday and Friday we got quite a bit done, actually. I might redo some of it because I think, or I might add to some of it because it's in a very important well, it's not an establishing shot, but it's a very important shot that we did the other day. And can I get through here? Oh, I can. And it'll be like a trailer shot, if you know what a trailer shot is. A trailer shot is like a very unique shot, you know, that it looks really good. And you use it for the trailer basically, because it's, you know, that's what a trailer shot is. If that makes sense. I really don't know how else to explain it, but it's like the cool shit, you know. But I need more of it, and I'm trying to think of how to do it properly. But it's like one of those things, like it's kind of a pain in the ass with only 2 people. But hopefully we can get it. Maybe we can try to do some of that tonight. But and I think I told you about it a long time ago when I was, yeah, whenever we were when you first came into VR and we were at the chalkboard and I was explaining like the plot or whatever. It's the scene that pretty much is the whole justification for this film. It's what sparked my interest into actually doing this film. And the idea of the film has changed pretty, not real drastically, but I mean it's changed quite a bit. just with different limitations that we have and all that. But it's the scene where the girl is like, she's at the party and she's like hallucinating. Watch something come out and try to kill me here. But she's hallucinating at the party, and she's walking around and she sees the clown everywhere, right? And they just keep getting closer and closer to her. It's that scene. And so I'd like to work on that a couple more times just so I can make sure we got it, because that's like that's like one of the most important shots I think for the film, for people to be like, holy shit, that was amazing, or whatever, you know. Is this going anywhere? Oh. Cause like, I got a vision of what it's supposed to look like in my head, but what we filmed the other day to try to capture that, it's not the same. It's like, it's not as good, so like, I want to redo it. I mean, we could probably still use what we filmed, but it's not like I was envisioning. If that makes sense. Turn this off. Where's that button? 3D? Yeah. Oh, there we go. What is this world? Late night blues? This might be a one picture world. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I really want to nail that shot, and we just don't have it yet. But we might end up re-shooting quite a few scenes. I don't know yet. I'll have to get in there and see what it looks like whenever I'm editing. That's when I'll know for sure if we're gonna reshoot something or not. Because a lot of times I'm just like, I have a vision in my head, but then, you know, like the whole film's in my head. But when you get into VR, like the worlds don't look like you envisioned, you know, and then there's complications in the worlds, and then you have limitations that you can't, you know, get around. You have to work around or whatever, and it changes the shot up drastically. And are you happy with it, or is there something else you can do to make it better? You know, just a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of things. A lot of like connector scenes we might end up redoing because like we're rolling and I'm kind of just like, all right, this needs to happen before this can happen. This needs to happen before that can happen. And we're just like, all right, let's go. This is what's going to happen. And we're like in speed mode and just running and shooting, you know, and that's really not very good to do. like I really need to stop and put more thought into it. But I mean, I'm trying to get it done because I'm trying to get it done for a move, and I don't know. I try to at least, like every little scene that we do, I try to get 3 or 4 different angles, which I really need to like get more angles so I can have more to work with and it looks more cinematic after editing. The fairy flying around. Let's get a shot of this deer. Probably shouldn't restrict myself with the deadline. I might end up rushing. Yeah, I know. Deadlines like kill creativity. But I'm trying, like when I move, I gotta move my computer. I got everything backed up, but I won't be able to back up the editing that I do. I don't think. Like, I don't know how to back it up as of right now. I thought I knew a way, but we tried it and it didn't work, and I'm gonna have to think of something different, another solution to back up. Because that would really suck if I put like 100 hours into editing and then turns out like we lost everything when I moved. Like if the program just for whatever reason reset itself whenever I booted my computer back up or something. I don't know, I'm just thinking like worst case scenario. I mean, I'll still have all the raw footage because I have that backed up on a external hard drive. But that's just what I'm thinking. That's what I'm worried about, which it should be fine and dandy. I'm wondering if I could back up the entire editing program on the external hard drive as well. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or you can give you guys time to get all the filming done before you move and edit after. Well, I'm moving in January. I'm hoping we're like 80% done with filming. So I mean, hopefully another good couple of days and we should be right at the end of the filming process. I don't know, I'll think of something, but I need to get in there and start calling video, because I'm also kind of running out of room, running out of hard drive space with all this video and all these photos that I take. I've had to delete several games off of my... I don't have too many games on my PC anyways, but the only games I have on there now are like 5 gigs or less. You know, they're pretty small games, you know, like Valheim or whatever. Valheim doesn't hardly take up any space, but I haven't played it in a long time. I had to delete The Long Dark off of here. That was like 20 gigs. Does that suck? Because that's like my favorite game. But outside of VRChat, it'll be alright. I have my cousin, the guy that built my computer is my cousin. He's coming over on Thanksgiving. And wait, why did I drop the portal? He's gonna put another hard drive in my computer, like an 8 terabyte hard drive, so I can move all my photos, all the video, all the Unity stuff, which the Unity stuff is taking up so much freaking space. It's unreal. I just deleted all the avatar files that I knew I would never use again. And just for the avatar stuff. And that freed up like 60 gigs. And I was like, holy crap, I did not realize Unity stuff took up so much space. That's pretty much why I'm almost out of space, is all the Unity bullshit with the photos and the film. So far on this film we have 58 to 60 gigs worth of raw footage, which is the largest raw footage amount that we've ever had, and we're not even done filming. The next closest film, as far as raw footage goes, was the very first one that we did when I didn't know what I was doing, and we were rushing, which is what the hell is that? Is that a ghost? So like the cowboy film that I did for my friend, that's 48 gigs of raw footage. And that film is only 8 minutes long. But the thing is, I had 3 hours of raw footage of just the buzzard flying around, because that was such a pain in the ass trying to follow that buzzard and fly behind him and in front of him and getting the shot, and having Dee walk through the shot or whatever with her horse, and just trying to time the buzzard out. And I mean, there was over 3 hours of just buzzard footage, which was a pain in the ass, because if you add up all the footage of the buzzard that we used, it's like maybe 15 seconds worth of buzzard. What the fuck is this place? Huh. I don't know, but I'm lagging like a son of a bitch here. Yeah, that's a lot of film. The easiest one we've done was the silent film. That was also our longest film, but the thing is, all of those shots were super easy as far as filming goes, because it was like, we were mimicking an old silent film, so like there's no camera movements or whatever, so like we did everything pretty much in 1 to 2 takes. Like it was pretty simple. I just set up the cameras, I got some good angles, and I was like, alright, this is what needs to happen, and then we just shot it. Like it wasn't complicated. It was very simplistic. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Now I'm like walking at a snail's pace. And I think, yeah, that was the longest film the silent film was, at almost 40 minutes. I think it's 38 minutes. And I only had like 20 some odd gigs. There's like maybe 23 or 24 gigs worth of raw footage. We gotta get the horse. Let's get a close up of the horse. Cause why not? Alright, hold still, horse. Horse, hold still, damn it. There we go. Jeez. Like he's never seen a camera before, you know? Yeah, I'm kind of dreading editing all this damn footage, dude. It's gonna be like a week or two for me just to get through the footage. Like, I don't even wanna... I'm contemplating on how to go about it still. Because... because the editing software I have, or pretty much every editing software, once you put so many things in it, it gets bogged down. Like, the more shit you have in it, the boggier it is, and so like, I can, normally what I do is I'll import all the footage into the same file for editing, and then go through it, cut it all. But like, after you start adding shit to it over and over again, it really starts lagging out, dude. And just getting ridiculous to work with. So I'm contemplating on how to do it. If I'm gonna do it the way I've just always done it and just deal with the lag toward the end of it, but I mean, it's kind of like a pain in the ass. Like, it gets to the point where I can't even work with it anymore, and I have to like just shut my computer down and let my computer cool off and then start it back up like the next day or something in order to work on it. Or if I'm going to make a different editing file for each scene and just have one editing template for one scene, bring everything in for that one scene and just work on that one scene, and then have a different template for each scene. So basically I'm gonna have like the movie spread out across 9 different templates or whatever, which would really save on the lag, because that would, you know, cut it from like 70 gigs worth of video in one template, cut it down to like maybe 9 or 10 gigs. Would it work if you split each up into an act into its own project on itself? Oh yeah, that's pretty much what I was just saying. The only thing with that though is let's see. Which way am I supposed to go? It's just adding extra steps to do the same amount of work. It's just more work for the same thing, but it might work better. And then in order to make the video, I would just export all of those scenes and then make a new template and import the finished scenes into it. But then the bad thing with that is if I need to change something, I have to go back into the other template, make the change, and then export it again. But I might do it that way. It might be easier to do it that way. That's what I've been thinking. It's been rolling around in my head. That's probably what I'll end up doing actually. But yeah, it's gonna add a lot of extra steps, and I won't be able to watch the entire film. Why am I not stopping? Because the stupid controller left the brake. Alright. I won't be able to like watch the film until I export all the scenes, you know, to see what the flow of the film is like, you know, and like, does this scene take too long? I mean, it would just really complicate everything, you know. I would have to do like 3 or 4 extra steps in order to just how I normally do. Like, well, I'm gonna have to redo this entire scene because it just takes way too long. It takes too long to get to the next scene or whatever, and I don't know. It's like a bag of worms. That car looks just extremely tiny, doesn't it? In this world. But yeah, I don't know. I just might do it like that. Or am I just super large? I might just be super large. I am pretty large. Maybe on the other side. Where's my couch? There it is. Well, all the cars are gone. I think I need to be closer. I need to back it up a little. Oh my god, break. Come on. Okay, what's that look like? Good enough. Good enough. Here, we can make this to so it just says ass on the side. How's that? It's a little... what do you call it? What do you call it? A little, Easter egg. Oh yeah, that's a good one, chat. Because I already have all this footage saved and filed separate, you know, in their little categories, like for each scene. And dude, just the intro scene has like 180 different clips I have to go through. It's just insane. And I still don't think we got enough clips for it. I've played in my head and I'm just like, I really don't know if I can achieve the vision that I want with our clips that we currently have. So we might end up adding to it even, but only time will tell. Like, I'm not gonna go back and do a bunch of reshoots until I have everything in the editor and I'm looking at it in the editor, so I know for sure, because you can do a lot in the editor and make shit look really cool in the editor, but you have to be in the ballpark, you know, whenever you're filming. And you can make up a lot of ground in the editor, but you have to be within the ballpark in order to do it properly.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? I am you.
What is this thing? The big old gun. Let's see, does this look cool? I don't know. Think we can find better stuff, maybe? I'd like to get a shot of this panda somehow or another. Might have to fly the camera up here. I don't know. I kind of wish the panda was facing the other way, because this is a lot better angle. Wait, maybe I can... Is this one of these pandas you can ride? How do I get up here? Hold to grab. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. You just chill, Mr. Panda. Oh yeah, that's... Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. Sorta. Don't really want to cut off the pause.
Gone somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care and I won't play alone. I got you in my sight.
Okay, how many shots is that, chat?
To me, I get
Would it be funnier if you were a one-take director? Oh my god, that movie would be so cursed. You should, dude. Oh, it takes some of these scenes. We take multiple takes just trying to get it to look normal, like. And I love Tito and all, but she needs a lot of direction sometimes. Sometimes she's just not in the right headspace, and it just takes a minute to get it for her to do what I'm envisioning in my head, you know. It's like I'm working on my communication skills with her, but you know, sometimes we aren't on the same page, and it's okay, but the outcome of it is having like 20 to 30 takes of the same freaking thing over and over and over again before I get something that I'm like, alright, that was a good one. Like, and then everything we do, I film it multiple times to try to get at least 2 good takes that I can work with. So we're filming everything twice pretty much. Because there's been a few times I'll get into the editor, I'll import the footage, and I'm just like, holy crap, that's just like, you know, it's corrupted or something weird beyond my control happens to it. And yeah. Autumn Valley. Why does that sound so familiar? Well, that's a street name in my town. Autumn Valley. This kind of looks nice. Is there like a... Is there something interesting here maybe? Do a nice winding road shot. Let's get a little lower. Get some of this foreground bullshit in the way, you know? But yeah, dude, like, the one take thing, like, sometimes I get onto her and I was like, D, you mess up the shots on purpose just so we can have more bloopers, because she loves watching the bloopers, you know? And of course, most of the films I attach the bloopers to the end. I don't attach all of them, but just like the good ones. I was just doing one blooper, like I would pick the best one per film and I would put it at the end. But I attached more on the silent film because that was such a hard-hitting piece that I didn't, you know, I wanted people to know at the end of it that everybody was okay and we were all friends, you know. So I attached a lot of the bloopers to the end of that film, just to kind of lighten the mood a little, you know, because the mood was pretty damning, you know, to say the least. But and for the horror films, I am not adding bloopers too, because I don't want to give the impression of hope at the end of it. Like, these are some dark, moody, atmospheric films, and I'm not gonna give you like a sigh of relief at the end. But that being said, I do have them all saved from the first film. There was only like 4 maybe. So, and this is gonna be like at least a 4 or 5 part series of films in this, you know, Viewer Beware series that I already have planned. And so like maybe at the end of all of them I'll release like the entirety blooper reel, be like, you know, the Viewer Beware bloopers or whatever, and just release them, you know, so people can watch them, mainly D, because she loves them so much. But I'll do that. I won't attach it to the films, I'll just do that separately. It's kind of a nice thing there. Is this a nice shot? Maybe if I get, let's get low here. Got some nice foreground steps in the way. Let's get part of this stick in there. Does that look okay? I don't know. It's like a combination of framing and I think I need to zoom in just slightly for this to look better. Tighten up the edges. I mean, it's good enough. It's definitely good enough for Twitter, for what I'm doing. Do I have the focus on? No, focus is off. Yeah, it's definitely good enough for Twitter. It's not like I'm gonna publish this in a magazine. Yeah. See what you mean, maybe an unlisted video? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I might publish it, that one. I'm thinking about publishing this little music video. Might do that later. Like when it gets closer to time for the film to release, I might do it as like a little hype video in between the trailer coming out and the film coming out. Just to pique people's interest in being like, what is this shit? You know? And I mean, if you just watch that music video without any context, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I have no clue what's going on. But I might just release it for funsies so people can watch it if they want. Dee likes watching it. Of course, she loves showing people her work and stuff. Of course, you know that. Like, dude, we watch these films so many times, and she loves showing them off. I think she might have me beat on some of them. I know she has me beat if, would you like to see custom pictures? No. Yes. No. Don't care. I know if you take out the editing process and me watching it over and over and over through the editor and stuff like that, I know she definitely has me beat. Like, but I think I have her beat if you count the editing, everything.
Here we go.
This house kind of looks familiar. This kind of looks cool, doesn't it? I bet once you're done editing, you never want to see it again. No, dude, I do love watching the films. I don't know what it is. Like, other people's films that they make, I can watch it maybe 1 or 2 times and I'm like, okay, that's good enough, you know. But I do like watching my own stuff, because I know like everything that happened. Like I relive it. Like, people just watch it and see this film, but when I watch it, I experience all of it over again. I'm just like, I remember being there. I remember setting that up. I know why I did that and I did this. And like, you know, just the memories of it. I'm just like, I don't know. Sometimes I think they're better. Like, I don't know how to top them. It's like a happy accident that they come out so freaking good, I think. And maybe I'm just biased. Maybe they all suck. Fuck, did I just change my avatar? Stupid. Look at this shit. Oh, the little tricky bastards. No, that ain't it. I have too many avatars. I think after this film, I'm gonna delete all these avatars and just start from scratch in the next one. Did that do anything? You wanna open? I mean, nothing out here anyways. I remember during the first Viewer Beware, like, that was the first major film that we did, and I was still figuring it out. I was testing stuff. I didn't know how to do certain things. And the example I'm coming to is the soundtrack. Like, I didn't hardly edit any of those songs. Because I just didn't know how. I didn't know I could separate the audio from the video. There's like a button for that. But at that time, I didn't know how to do that because I was still learning how to use the editing program and stuff, and you know. I mean, now it's like, what the fuck? I gotta shut the door. I'm stuck behind the door. Alright. Open. I mean, I know how to do all that stuff now, and it's like a non-issue. But back then, that soundtrack, like, I picked out all those. I went to I found the website from my friend Prowler, who is the guy who built that Horse Canyon world that we did the film on, and he sent me that song that was used in Horse Canyon. And that song was done by this dude that does all sorts of no copyright soundtracks and sound effects and stuff. So all of that music from Viewer Beware was from that dude's website, and he has probably like 30 different tracks of horror music that I had to choose from. I went through them all and I picked out the ones that I thought were that I liked the best. and dude, like, I had the video edited without sound, and then I was like, okay, so the next step is to incorporate the soundtrack. So that's what I did. Like, I picked in songs and I just started piecing them in there. And dude, like, shit, I'm stuck. Like, and the reason why I call it a happy accident is because I didn't really know what I was doing, but I played it back and the songs almost lined up perfectly with the scene transitions. Like, it was amazing. Like, every single song ended at the exact moment it needed to, like within 5 to 10 seconds, you know, of where it needed to start and where it needed to end, you know, as far as the scenes go. And getting distracted here. And so it made it so I was like, okay, that's amazing, because I wasn't to the point where I wasn't editing the songs at all. I was editing the video to match the songs. So that's what I was doing there. And so all I had to do was make, you know, if I needed to extend the scene to match the song ending by like 3 seconds, I would just go to each little clip and I would like expand it just slightly by either expanding, you know, what I cut previously, or I would make the scene just longer and play slower in general, so just enough to where you wouldn't notice it at all. Wait a minute, there's something else I can do here. Can I click on something? How do I get in here? Here we go. So yeah, that's what I did to make all that music line up. Was I didn't edit the music at all. I edited the film itself to match up. So that's why I call it like a happy accident. Because it was just by coincidence that that shit lined up so perfectly with what I've already edited. But after that, I learned how to splice music together, and so you can see that on the silent film. Every single one of those songs on the silent film is spliced. Well, we had the Christmas film before that, and it worked out pretty much the same. I think the Christmas film worked out even better than the Halloween film, because none of those songs are edited either on the Christmas film. It's the entire length of the song, and I learned how to blend them into each other, kind of like a DJ does. So that was something new. But like, I edited that whole video, and then I was like, okay, I need to find a sad song here, an inspirational song here, a happy song, you know, just whatever. And I found them all, and I found, you know, I didn't use every single song that I found, but like I would just pick and choose, and I would have the scenes play with like 2 different songs playing. I'm just like, which one's better here? And I would pick the one that fit more perfectly as far as length goes, and you know, but it really came down to the mood of it. And But dude, like that, it's just another example of a happy accident. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I've learned so much since then. But those freaking songs just so happen to line up almost perfectly with the film, the way the film was lined out. Because I really didn't get into splicing music until the silent film. That's when I learned how to edit the music, basically, and splice it to where I could make a 5-minute song last as long as I wanted it to, or I could shorten it down to 30 seconds if I needed to, by cutting it and splicing the endings and, you know, just finding the rhythm of the song and like mashing them together, like cutting the middle part out, and, you know, just different techniques or whatever. But pretty much every single song on the silent film is edited to fit better. But you really can't tell. I can tell because I know exactly what I did to the songs. And I'm sure the people that wrote the songs can tell. They're like, hey, there's an entire section missing out of my song, what the fuck? You know, or just whatever, you know, or they're like, well, that little section just played twice or something, or, you know, just whatever. But it's real subtle. Like I don't think anybody watching it can actually hear it. But I know exactly where the transitions are when I watch it. Yeah, I got enough shots here. So yeah, I guess the soundtrack should be a lot easier to do now for me since I know how to do it better. But and I already have, like, I'm doing this one differently. Normally I don't even fuck with the soundtrack until I have the film almost done in editing. You know, like I'll have the entire thing edited, and we'll have screenings of me, Teetle, and like the next closest person who's been involved, and they'll give me like feedback, and but it's a completely silent screening because there's no that's before any music's added, that's before any sound tracks or sound effects are added, and it's just like, does this scene make sense? Like, and we watch everything, and I'm just like, alright, can you follow this film even without the sound and know what's going on in the film? And most of the time it's like, yeah, I can follow it. I know, like, you don't have to listen to it in order to know what's happening. Of course, we already know the story anyway, but this is like the first time they actually see it. And so yeah, we just go from there, and then then at that point, once we get the pacing of all the things done and everything, and then I'll start looking for songs at that point. So like, but this film, I already have the soundtrack picked out, man, and we're not even done filming. So I think it should work out pretty damn easily. Yeah, hopefully it'll be like the easiest one to place music to. And we're going with like a different vibe. Of course, you're in the project Discord, so you can actually hear all the songs. I'm not gonna use all the songs. I'm gonna use but like at least 5 or 6 of them are planned in there. Oh yeah, that's a better angle anyways. In this soundtrack, it's gonna be like more of a retro vibe, I think. Kind of like, what's the word? Like a synthetic music? Is that what it's called? Like 80s synth music? No, not in any of these doors. Thought I could go through these doors. Yeah, here's the courtyard. Why am I stuck in this? Alright, here we go. Nice, I love that music. Have I seen the movie The Guest? No, I haven't. I can play some of the songs that I know for sure are gonna be in the film. Playlist BB2. Okay. Of course you've heard this one. So this song here is gonna be at the dance party. And how do I get out of here? So this is, a lot of stuff is gonna happen during this song. This is gonna be the coolest part of the film in my eyes. Like, one of the girls is gonna go through the hellscape during this song. She's gonna be tortured, she's gonna be chased, and all while her friend is having fun at the party, and we're gonna be going back and forth between the scenes and the clown dancing as well and stuff. It's gonna be epic, dude, like with this song. Oh yeah, here's where I was looking for, this library. But I mean, you really can't understand how cool this scene is gonna be, basically until the film's done. Like, it's gonna be wicked, dude. Okay, how many shots is that? That's at least 3. See right here, on this part of the song, she's gonna be being lifted up into the air. Like the clown just got her and she's being lifted up into the air, basically. And then when the beat drops, it's gonna go to the girl dancing in the party. Like she's dancing. And then boom, we're gonna see the girl being fold it basically, like, and then we're gonna go to the clown dancing, and then when the beat drops again, boom, we're back on the girl dancing at the party. She has no clue that her friend's being killed, you know? And then we're also gonna be splicing some scenes of the teacher in there as well, because him and the mother are just like, you know, because there's activity and they've been exposed to it, and if you're exposed to this demon, then it's in your head, and every time there's high activity, like, you know, you're drowning in pain or whatever. It's gonna be pretty epic. Okay, the next, let's see, I know we're using this one as well, and this is gonna be the final confrontation. This will be the other death scene, where she's really pissed off at this point. So this is like a powerful piece of music to show off her powers and stuff. And just that she is like truly dominating in this realm. And everything's pretty much hopeless. And then also I have a song that leads up to this one that kind of sounds, it has some of the similar sounds in it, like the epic, like it has some of those tones in it as well. So like I'm gonna use that song to bleed into this one. Why are my legs not moving? They should be moving. Oh, there they go. Yeah, this song is when Becky goes into the hellscape and she's being chased by the demon. The teacher goes in to try to save her, and so there's like 3 parties going on. The clown's in there stalking Becky, and this is when the teacher tries to save Becky but is stopped by the clown pretty much, and the clown is super pissed off because she's trying to have her playtime and the teacher's getting in the way. So that's when she shows her powers and whatever. If that makes sense. It'll make sense once I edit it all together. But dude, like trying to find these songs, man, I have a list. Like I'm on Spotify, right? And I just listen to like synth horror music, just hours and hours and playlist after playlist. And every time I walk my dog, I'll like play some synth horror music looking for songs, and so far this is what I've found. I've probably listened to over 600 songs trying to find these. Okay, the next, I know we're gonna use this. This will be the song of the end credits. This is what's gonna play at the end for the end credits. Is it? Yeah, this is the end credit song. Damn, this place is pretty nice looking. And I've already changed the ending of this film, so like the stuff that's written down in the Discord is not accurate anymore. Because oh, my clothes are disappearing. Whoops. Okay, well, guess what? We're not gonna be looking at that. So like I've been thinking about it, and I'm just like, the way some of the things that we've added to the film and what we're doing with the clown, the ending that we had just didn't make sense anymore. So like I've had to add to it and modify it pretty much to so everything, so all the lore pretty much is accurate, and like we're not breaking our own rules pretty much with some of the things that are happening. I wish I could get the keyboard in here as well. This looks... I do a vertical shot. I look fucked up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that means you don't know what happens. Hourglass by Survive is a great song, sadly copyrighted, at least I'm pretty sure. Well, send me the link in Discord or something, and I'll listen to it. Okay, another one. See, a lot of these, a bunch of them, I have picked out for the intro, the beginning of the film. But I don't have it, I have it narrowed down to like 4 or 5 different songs to choose from for the beginning of the film. So like I don't know which one I'm gonna go with, but hopefully one of these will be decent for the intro. But that's pretty much what the gist of all this is they're either songs I have picked out for the intro, or they're like filler songs, like in between set pieces and stuff, something to play in the background while we're setting up the next scene or whatever, you know. But I do know this one here, the beginning, this is the song that I'm gonna use for the trailer. So this'll be the trailer music. And I'm just gonna have a bunch of like close-up shots of the characters, and if you can just picture it, I don't know if you can picture it or not, but I can picture it. But that's because I already know what the shots look like. And see, like right here, like the scenes are gonna be changing. Pop, pop. Like the scene will be changing, but you're gonna see two different things are happening. You're gonna see the main characters, and it's gonna be showing different scenes of the main characters that are synced to the music. And then, but you're gonna see a very slight transparent scenes of the clown, and the longer this goes on, the more predominant the scenes of the clown are getting, until she takes it over at the end, and then it's just gonna like cut the black, and it's gonna be like coming soon. So it should look pretty cool. It looks cool in my head anyways. You can see it, yeah. It's gonna look pretty damn cool, dude. I think. Let's see. There's another song. I'm thinking about this one for the opening, but I don't. It's between this and like two others. I don't have it. Like, I don't know. But I think this is the strongest contender so far. But I won't know for sure until I actually get in there and get the footage in, and then sync the footage to the songs. I was thinking about making like 2 or 3 different openings synced to 2 or 3 different songs, and just putting it in the Discord and being like, alright, vote for one, you know, which one's your favorite or whatever, just to have some extra input. And there really ain't much here. Oh well, one photo's good enough. Now let's move it on. But yeah, this will be scenes of the teacher driving his car, and he goes to the old house, and he's basically ghost hunting. And this is we're just gonna we have 180 different clips of this guy driving his car and walking through this house with different ghost hunting equipment. I mean, it's insane the amount of shit we filmed for this. What am I doing? What is this place? Day 9? And is there a play button maybe? Ode to Greg? Is there something here? Article. It just turned everything off. I really don't know what the fuck is this place? Is it just a player? Night Sky Patrol of Tomorrow. What do I do? What do? I mean, this doesn't make you fly or anything. I guess I could just pose with these wings. We'll see. Nope, damn it. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Good enough. This reminds me of Blade Runner. The amount of ads you had to sit through. Yeah. Dude, that sucked. This is the sad song, so this might make an appearance in the film, but I'm not 100% sure. I think this right here is another contender for the beginning of the film. I might even just try to use the bits of the songs that I like the best and just splice them all together or something. I don't know yet. Still like major work in process. Work in progress. Would be work in process, wouldn't it? Sometimes I get those words mixed up. I feel like I'm missing something here. Is there like a key maybe? I think there's a key to that padlock up there. Wonder if I'd do something with this. Screech ball. Is this the hotel from The Shining? How this is supposed to be? Well, I don't see no key. There's a big old padlock there. Maybe this eats it. Eat it! Get it! No, get it! See, are there any other songs here that I know? All of these are just like filler songs. This one's a contender for the beginning too, but just parts of it. I don't want the whole thing in there. I don't see no key. Would you like me to tell you about the new ending? Or my idea for it anyways? Where am I at? I'm willing to share. Sure, what time is it? Okay, I got time. So, the old ending was the teacher grabs the phones after he escapes, and then he gets back into. Holy shit, this place is huge. He gets back into the police headquarters, and then he's gonna confiscate the phones with the police. And the police are gonna be on his side now because they're convinced that he knows what he's doing now. They were skeptical before, but since they're on his side now, they're like, yeah, this is out of our control. You know, what do you think we need to do to stop this or whatever? So the teacher's like, well, give me the phones. I'm gonna bury them. Basically, I'm gonna put them in like a Faraday cage so the signal can't get out or something. I don't know. And he buries them, and then like a year later, we're gonna have a scene with an old man and a metal detector in the middle of the woods, and then the metal detector starts going beep 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 beep, you know, and then that's gonna be like the last scene or whatever. But come to think about it, the way we've been. The way the lore has been, that doesn't really make sense anymore, because we have scenes where she's controlling multiple devices instead, and you know, we wrote that with the expectation that she can only control one device at a time or something like that, but I mean, that's just not the case anymore. 1 gig, is this as far as I can go? Like, is this it? Is there anything to click on? Like what? So the new scene. Oh shit. So the new scene is gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing, except this time the police are gonna be like, what do we need to do to keep this, or to stop this, basically. And the teacher is gonna be like, we need to destroy all the devices that she is taken over, pretty much. And so while this song is playing, I'll play it again. So while this song is playing, basically you're gonna see a mixture of them destroying devices and just really cool shots of like the characters with like the spinning camera and stuff like that. It's gonna be like a really over-the-top credit scene. Like, we're gonna go from footage of things continuing to happen with the police and the teacher to abstract footage of the characters. You know, like when, like we're gonna set up cameras to circle around, and the camera's just gonna be like, here, let me So it'll like go through and then the character will stop and like be in a pose, and like the camera's gonna be like circling around them really slowly, and it's gonna like have a little zoom to it and stuff, and then it'll be like, you know, this character, blah blah blah. But so basically they're just gonna be going through and destroying every single piece of electronic equipment. It's gonna be like a little montage with the music of them doing it. And they're gonna go to the house, and I'm gonna like, it's gonna be a lot of green screen work because these are public avatars that we're working with for the police. So we're gonna have to go to a green screen world, and I'm gonna have to give them a baseball bat, and then film them with the baseball bat hitting the camera. And then we're gonna have to go to the world and film the background for the world, and then we're gonna have to splice those two together. And then I'm gonna have to add effects of the screen breaking. Like, is this seriously 1 gig and this is the entire world? Like, it can't be. It can't be the whole fucking world, can it? Like, I'm flabbergasted at this point. So like, let me do some flying around. So like they destroy everything, right? I guess this is it. What the fuck? Yeah, there ain't nothing past that. It just boggles my mind. 1 gig. 1 gig. You know how fucking huge 1 gig is for VRChat? There's only a handful of worlds this big. This has to be the smallest one I've seen. It is pretty damn detailed though. I mean, look at these rocks. I even have my video settings down to 72%, I think. But anyways. So they're gonna destroy all the shit. And the last scene, or the last couple of scenes, is gonna be like the clown laughing or whatever. And we're gonna zoom in. We're gonna go back to the classroom, the teacher's classroom, and you know, at the beginning of the film, he was in the house and he was like ghost hunting or whatever, right? Well, we're gonna zoom in on his camera that he was using. Let's see, one of these. Is this it? No. I don't know. I'll just let it play. So we're gonna zoom into the camera he was using, and then the camera, on the camera is gonna be the clown, like looking like into the room or whatever. And then we're also, throughout the end credits, we're gonna be following like 6 or 7 different other kids that are in the same class as them. So like, you'll see that they didn't destroy all the devices. Like, one of them got through and it was the teacher's camera. And then we're gonna be following all these kids, and they're gonna be like talking on the phone, or they're gonna be with their families or whatever. They're gonna be sleeping, and then you're just gonna start hearing static on all of these different scenes. And and then you'll know, like, all the kids are like looking like, what is that noise or whatever, like my TV just popped on, what's going on? And then you'll see like the clown taking over everybody's feeds basically, and like she's on pretty much everyone's devices. So it's gonna be like another little montage of like several different electronic devices going off, and like people like looking, and like several scenes of people like picking up their phone, or like really leaning in, looking at their TV, and that video is gonna be playing of like the static and everything. And then you just see like close-ups of all these kids' faces with the video playing, and like the background's gonna remain the same, but the only thing that's gonna be changing are the kids just choop, 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 to show that she's getting more, like the more people she destroys basically, or absorbs, or however you want to look at it, the stronger she becomes. And so we're getting to the point where instead of just doing like one at a time the way she was doing, and like actually a long lengthy time period in between each killing, that she's getting more and more powerful, and she's able to do more and more things to more people at the same time, and she's just becoming, her powers are just increasing basically. So that's pretty much what we're going for with that, and then that'll be like the end, where we're showing that like this is just the beginning. We're about to have a freaking pandemic in this town or whatever. So I think that actually works better than what we previously had, because one, it's more interesting, and two, it totally reshapes and sets up the third film. And the third film is going to be much better for it. I've already like rewrote the third film in my head a couple times because of this. But the third film, we're like, the first film was just a little tidbit of the story. Like you saw a very small section of the story of what happens. You don't know why it happened or how it happened, but you know what happened. Like she got sucked in, and it was her journey through the hellscape pretty much. And so you know that. The second film is like establishing more of the how and why. And then once you have all of those answers to those questions, the third film is just gonna be like just the wow factor, like hitting you with just all of this shit happening all at the same time. We don't have to explain anything anymore. I mean, there's gonna be a few things that are different because her powers, you know, we're gonna have to explain how her powers keep increasing and increasing the more she does this. But you know, we can just roll with it, and it's just gonna be, the third film's gonna be just over the top crazy, and you're gonna feel even more hopeless, because what are you gonna do to stop her? You know, that's like the big thing. Like, what are we gonna do? Everything we've tried so far hasn't worked. You know, just different things like that. So the third film's gonna be like a battle film between good and evil, and it's gonna be grim and hopeless, and I don't know, what do you think about it? You think that's a better direction than what we had? Oh, and like the biggest thing for the third film is one of her powers that we have yet to showcase. We sorta hinted at it in a couple scenes in this second film, but you know, she didn't fully commit yet. But we did hint at it, that it is possible. But it's gonna definitely be possible in the third film, is her making the transition into the real world for periods of time to like stalk her prey like in real life and stuff. Which I think is gonna be just, I think it's gonna be pretty crazy. Of course, we're gonna have to figure out exactly how it works and establish the rules of the powers, you know, just establish like how it works so we don't do something that later we're gonna be like, oh yeah, that didn't really make sense on how the lore worked or whatever. But this place is nice. I'm gonna have to show D. D loves these like Egyptian style ancient tomb worlds or whatever, you know. She's all about it. So I'm gonna have to show her this place. Let's see, what's this place called? A tall hidden sanctuary. So yeah, the third film is gonna be like, you know, shit is just happening, you're gonna have to deal with it or you're gonna lose a lot of life. And she's getting more and more powerful, and she's starting to become even as powerful as to come into the real world and stalk her prey, basically. Through electronic devices. I mean, maybe we'll be like, she'll only be able to do it if the electronic device is like near and in use or something like that, and so they can kind of regulate it somewhat by, like, if they see her, if they smash the device, she like weakens or something and sends her back to the realm. I don't know, we're gonna have to come up with some of the rules on how it works at some point, but that'll all be for a future problem to solve. Oh, here we go. Who the hell hangs clothes that high? Like, how tall are these people? Just right in the middle of town, too. Just right in the middle of the market. You would say so? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being done with this freaking film and getting on to the next project, because I've been wanting to, the next film we're gonna do, I've been wanting to freaking do it all year long now. I had to postpone it because I was like, we ain't gonna have time to get the Halloween film done before Halloween, and now look at us, it's already past Halloween. We still didn't get it done, even though I postponed our original film. Damn, the background's all fucked up over there, so I can't take that shot. I can take this shot though. Yeah, the next one is gonna be like kind of like a romantic film, maybe. It's gonna be more like a music video than anything else, like a 28-minute long music video. And I already have that soundtrack already done. Okay, this should be the last world, I believe. Is this piano hall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, alright, this is the last world for today. Oh, I'm like, why is this not moving? Alright, what's this button do? Teleport. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited for Saturday. If you can't make it, it's no problem, don't worry about it, but like, you know, the more the merrier. I might ask Emma as well, because they seem pretty interested in helping out with the film. I don't know if I like, I don't know if I see a photo here or not. Oh, maybe. Got some stuffs over here. I don't know, is it a good photo or is it not a good photo? Yeah, you're hoping you can make it? Where's my chair? Ugh. Dude, VR will fuck with you. And you'll find yourself trying to sit in this chair instead of your real chair, you know? Just... Come on. Quit fucking up. My hand's all fucked up. Nope, forward. Oh, my controllers. Okay, I want to lift my legs up a little. Ugh. Damn it. Okay, I almost had it. Alright, let's just do a different pose. Look how broken my controller is. It won't click. Oh, there it goes. Forgot I was playing this synth horror music shit. Let's see, where's the, here it is. Ote. I'll check out that video you sent me. But now I need to charge my stuff up a little bit and take a break, I guess, before D's ready, so we can film a little tonight. But thanks for hanging out. Let me see. What's this real quick? Yeah, no problem. Thanks for being here. Hope you get some rest, and you know, if you ever want to hang out with us while we're filming, you're more than welcome. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, try to charge up all these trackers, and I'll talk to you later. And I'll check out that video and I'll let you know what I think about it. Okay. See you later. Almost forgot how to do all this. I had to like relearn how to stream today. It's like, it's funny. Been so damn long.